What is up, guys? Panther here, and we are back with our PBL Week 4 matchup against Monochrome and the Pittsburgh Piplups. So, we are coming off a close loss last week against Jock and the Dunfermline. And yeah, we really need to pick up this win here this week, guys, to keep pace with our division. Only top 2 from each division makes the playoffs out of 6 coaches. Along with 2 wild cards from the conference, but I don't really want to have to rely on that. I would rather just be one of the top 2 teams and not really have to be in the running for that wild card, and maybe even potentially get a bye for the first round. So we're in week 4 here, and it's still pretty early to have to worry about that. But looking across at Mono's team, he has a very threatening team. That is Megalope Bunny and Greninja. That's a fantastic offensive core, with Lop only really being afraid of those bulky psychic types, and Ninja just really being able to check all of those so well, especially with my team lacking a psychic type. Now, I do have Gourgeist here. I do need max Gourgeist max defensive Gourgeist to check that Megalop, so that is just what it is. I have a Calm Mind Florges, AV Tyranitar for the... This battle was played maybe a week and a half or so ago, so I forget what exactly it was for. He had some type of big fire type or something like that really just kind of wreaked havoc on my team. I have the Megazard Y. I have a SD Garchomp for the Crest, and then I have my Conkeldurr, which really just puts in a lot of work this game also if we can get rid of that Cresselia. So what I really expected this game was, I did expect Goodra, I did expect AV Goodra, but then I also expected the Spadef Cresselia, because if he's Spadef, he's not going to get 2-hit KO'd by the Megazard. So that is just what I thought it would be. And potentially like Colbur Berry or something like that, just to try to catch the Conkeldurr and not get pursued trapped by the Tyranitar. So anyways, let's just go ahead and jump into the actual replay here. I decide to lead off with my Zard turn 1, predicting him to lead off with Swampert and just trying to pick up a clean kill. He leads off with the Greninja, though, just chooses the U-turn out there turn 1. But Florges can easily eat that up. Goes back out into the Swampert, and obviously he's going to get it up as Stealth Rocks now, which is fine. I don't have Defog this game, actually, so it's really going to limit my Zard, though. But I do have the Roost on it, at least. So we make a nice prediction, just go for the Dragon Claw, but he does have some defensive investment, so he is able to take that quite nicely. But I can go out into my Florges here, because there's nothing that a Goodra can do to a Florges. Even if I guess if it's like Banded Iron Tail, potentially it could do something. But he's able to go out into the Pert now, and yeah, we can really take care of that thing pretty nicely. I do predict the Toxic here, I do believe, and go out into Gourgeist. I do think he just fires off a Toxic, but my Florges was very, very important to me. I really did not want to lose it so early on in the match, but he ends up just scalding and burning me here. So that's unfortunate, because if this is sub Megalop, it's going to be able to sub up on me now. I put enough attack investment on the Geist to break a sub from Megalop with Seed Bomb. But we're free to fire off a Willow now ourselves, and now we've got a burned Goodra here in front of us, so that's very nice. My check to this thing is Florges. I did predict him to go for the Fire Blast here, but I really just wanted to try to see if I could pursue this thing and get rid of it, because that really would open up the door for my Megazard. He decides to stay in, though, and do a tremendous amount of damage with the Superpower. I forgot that it got Superpower, but luckily it is burned. So yeah, I didn't expect him to stay in there, though, really, because we could have killed with the Crunch. But as you can see, we do knock it out now, so that's one less check to our Zard down. But I'm okay with sacking off T-Tar here now, because I feel like I can deal with Crest in other ways, and that's just what we do. He goes out into the Swampert, and we're able to go out into our Zard here and try to pick up a kill. And yeah, so we're just going to fire off the Solar Beam. We're not going to worry about predicting anything, and we're just going to pick up the kill on the Pert here. So Pert is gone, and Zard is in, so that's good for us. But here comes the Lop. The Lop is the big problem here at this point, but I do have my Gourgeist here to check it. He goes for the return, does a very good amount, 32%, but I definitely am in range of the high jump kick now. Fires off the high jump kick and misses, unfortunately for him. That's pretty big, because it allows me to burn his Lop, and Lop is really his win con here at this point. because Lop outspeeds everything naturally on my team, and it gets a kill every time it comes in outside of the Gorgeist or the Florges. Now, Florges is going to be able to eat it up because I am very defensive, and I am EV'd so it cannot 2-hit KO me. So unless he has Power-Up Punch, he's not really going to be doing that much to me, even on Florges. But very, very unfortunate that he missed because it did allow me to get that burn off on him otherwise. So that's very, very unfortunate for him, so I am sorry about that. But, yeah, so Gorgeist can really just sit in here and be very, very annoying for his team to have to deal with. He does deal with it with the Greninja here, which is what he chooses to go out to. But we're going to get a nice burn off on it, and it's really just going to set us up to go for the sweep with something else here in just a minute. So I know now that this thing's only way to hit me is the Gunk Shot, and now with it being burned, it really eliminates even a threat of Gunk Shot from my mind, because it's not going to be doing anything through the burn. But now I can just get a Wish up. I know Lop's not going to do anything to me either, so now this allows me to Calm Mind freely. And that is just what I do. Actually, no, I Moonblast. I should have Calm Mind there. So a bit of a misplay on my part, actually, just choosing the Moonblast to Lop. But that is what it is. I've already revealed my set now to you guys. So I go for the Calm Mind here after I Protect. So, yeah, there's the Gunk Shot. It's not going to be doing anything. Worst he can do is poison me at this point. But that's only going to be doing that consistent 12%. So, definitely go for the Calm Mind here, and I start boosting on up. Gosh, I keep misleading you guys. I'm gonna go for the Calm Mind here, right now, as he goes out into Crest, because I definitely need to start boosting here with this thing. There it is. There's the Calm Mind. Now, if this thing is Calm Mind Psyshock, it can definitely 1v1 me. But if that is the case, my job is going to be just to keep him low with Florges, so my Garchomp can come in and Dragonium on it and proceed to knock it out. So, yeah. Yeah, Florges is just going to be able to keep boosting, and you guys can see where this is going because he is not, in fact, Calm Mind. He is just Psychic at that, and so it's going to be doing very, very little to me each time that he clicks it. So, yeah, we're just going to continue boosting up here. There's not going to be any crits or anything like that. Only thing that could really prevent the Florges sweep at this point is maybe like Encore Whimsicott, which I was still afraid of in the back, so I wanted to make sure I was nice and healthy for that thing in case of an emergency. But Whimsicott actually looked pretty good against my team at this point also. So yeah, that's something that was actually a pretty good bring on his part, because offensively it did pretty well. But at this point I am, you know, +3, so literally nothing he can do now at this point. I can just Moonblast here, knock out the Greninja, and then I'm definitely going to be able to knock out the Whimsicott on the following turn since it is offensive. So that is a good game to you, Mono. Good luck the rest of the way this season, dude. And yeah, definitely sorry about that miss, but potentially we will get a rematch in the playoffs. So looking forward to that if that does happen. Hopefully we can get a clean battle this time. But really good game to you. Florida's putting in the finest here in this battle, though. But guys, thank you so much for watching. This video will be up either today, being Friday, or tomorrow, Saturday. Be sure to check out, guys, our APA draft analysis dropping Sunday, July 22nd. Definitely going to be coming out as soon as Kyle A's stream is over. The APA Little Cup draft analysis coming out. So be sure to check out our team. But guys, thank you so much for watching. And really looking forward to bringing you the rest of the PBL this season. And of course, APA Little Cup starting soon.